Hello my dear student, welcome once again to the class. So on my last class I have completed exercise number 17D. So today I will start a new exercise, that is exercise 17E, which is about the volume of cylinder. So first of all let me show how to find the volume of cylinder. Here it is a cylinder. So volume of the cylinder will be the volume of this its area of the base into height. If I take the height as h, area of the base it is pi r square. So volume will be equals to pi r square into h, pi r square into h, pi r square. So volume of the cylinder will be equals to pi r square into h. Now you will get another question in this chapter, that if there are two, if inside this one this cylinder is there like this, and if this one has a certain thickness, so this is the thickness, this is the thickness of the cylinder, like this, it is the thickness of the cylinder. For example, you take it as a metal, any cylindrical object made of metal, and this hollow space it is given of this much, then this is the thickness. Okay, so if the question comes to find the volume of this materials, then we can use the formula you see in your book, it is there, page number 326, volume of the material of a hollow cylinder. Volume of the material of a hollow cylinder. If I want to find the volume of the materials of this hollow cylinder, then simply if I take the radius of this one, this bigger cylinder as r, and this one as small r, then simply I can find it, the volume of the materials of a hollow cylinder of a hollow cylinder. Volume of the materials of a hollow cylinder is pi r square h, pi r square h, the volume of this whole cylinder minus volume of this one, inner one, pi r square h, small letter h. So this is the formula for finding the volume of the hollow of this materials, the volume of the materials of a hollow cylinder. Simply I am subtracting this one, this volume, this whole one from this one. So from this total volume, if I subtract this part, then I will get this what is the volume of this material I will get. So if I want to arrange this one, I can write it as pi h r square minus r square. If I group this, take this common part, then pi h r square minus r square, a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. From these three, any one formula I can use. If I want to use this one, you can use it. If I want to use this one, you can use it. If I want to use the answer, you will get the same in each and every case. Okay, so now let's begin the exercise. Exercise 17A, question number 1, copy and complete the table. You are to take the value of pi equals to 22/7. So you see in the question, radius of the circle it is given, height is given, question is to find the volume. So if I know the radius and if I know this the height, then easily I can find the volume of the cylinder. In place of pi I will take 22/7. Radius here it is given, question number A 7, so 7 square it is 49, and h it is given as 8. So simply I will take this value and I will find it out. Okay, so let me do it. Question number 1A, given radius of the circle, you write radius r of the circle is equals to 7, and unit it is given or what? Yes, in centimeter, 7 centimeter, and height h equals to 8 centimeter. Question is to find the volume. Therefore volume equals to pi r square h. Pi it is 22 by 7, r it is 7 squared, so let me write it like this, 7 into 7, and height it is 8. Unit will be centimeter cube. Centimeter cube for this one, centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square, and for this one again another cm, so cm square into cm, it will be cm cube. So in case of volume we take the cubic unit, so 7 7 cancel, so let me multiply this one. It is 16 118 1676 into 7 42 4 49 50 51 52 53 3 5 7 1 is 7 12 1 2 3 5. So answer is, sorry, 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 2 cm cube, 1 2 3 2 cm cube, 1232 centimeter cube. Okay, so question number B and C same like this one. You write the, in place of radius you write, in case of question number B 14, height you write 16, and then you simply put the value and find it out. Question number C also same. Okay, now let me do question number 2. The volume of the cylinder it is given, find the height if radius is 5 centimeters. So here in this case height is missing, question is to find the height is missing, question is to find the height. Radius is given 5 centimeter, so same like this one. Question number 2, given radius r equals to 5 centimeter. Given radius r equals to 5 centimeter, you take the height as h. Let the height be h centimeter. Let the height be 8 centimeter. In the question volume is given, since volume is equals to, volume it is given 660 cm cube, 660 cm cube. Volume we know it is pi r square h, 660, pi it is 22 by 7, r it is 5 into 5, and height we don't know, it is equals to 660. So implies height will be equals to 660. Here it is in denominator, so this one here in that side it will come in numerator. These are things 22, 5 and 5, this thing is in numerator, it will come in denominator, 22 into 5 into 5. So if I cancel with 22, you see 22 3s are 66, so 30, then 5 3s are 5 6s are 30. So there are 6 and 7 left, and here left it is 5. So 6 7s are 42 by 5 cm. Height it is centimeter, which will be equals to 8.4 centimeter. Therefore the required height you write, or you need no need to give, at last you can write, therefore the required height is 84 centimeter, 8.4 centimeter. Now question number 3, the volume of a cylinder is 448 pi cm cube, and height it is given 7 centimeter. Find the lateral surface area and total surface area. The question is to find the lateral surface area and total surface area. That means from the volume, you see in the question the radius of its base it is given, height is not given, and to find the question number 3, height it is given, radius is missing. So you see here the volume it is given 448. So from the volume, if I put the formula, the pi r square h, from that one I can find the value of r like this. Here I have find the height. In that case I can find easily the value of r, and if I got the value of r, then I know the formula of the lateral curved surface area, it is 2 pi rh. In that one I can easily put the value and I will get the answer. Okay, so question number 3. Question number 3, given height h equals to height h is given 7 centimeter. Height h is given 7 centimeter. So let the radius be r centimeter. Let the radius be r centimeter. Since volume it is given, volume of the cylinder, you write like this, volume of the cylinder. Volume of the cylinder it is given 448 and pi also there. So you write 448 pi. Unit it is there, yes, cm cube. 448 pi centimeter cube. So we know the formula of volume, it is pi r square h equals to 448 pi. So okay, in this side pi is there, in that side also pi is there, I can cancel. Then here left r square, and height we know it is given 7, which is equals to 448, implies r square equals to 448 by 7. 7 6 are 42, then 2 left, 28, 4s are, yes, 64, implies r square is equals to 64, r square is equals to 64, r square is equals to 8 square, implies r is equals to 8, r is equals to 8. So from here I have got the radius, r is equals to 8, you write it is centimeter. So therefore the radius is 8 centimeter, therefore the radius is 8 centimeter. So now the question is to find the lateral surface area. We know the radius, height it is given, so using these two value I can easily find the lateral surface area. So radius it is 8, so last line you write, therefore the radius of the cylinder is 8 centimeter. So now I will find the lateral surface area. Now lateral surface area of the cylinder equals to 2 pi r h. Lateral surface area of the cylinder equals to 2 pi r h. 2 pi it is 22 by 7, radius just now we have got it is 8, and height it is given 7. 2 pi r h Okay, so now we'll do the cancellation. You see 7 7 I can cancel, and in this case it is surface area, so unit will be centimeter square. So 22 2s are, it is 44 and they are 8. (352 cm square), 352 centimeter square. Okay, so now another question is given to find the total surface area. Yes, find the lateral curve surface area and total surface area. So now the question is to find the total surface area. So you write and total surface area. Total surface area, we know the formula, it is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square, 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Okay, you can put this value and you can find this one easily. Okay, you write it 352 plus 352 cm square plus 2 pi r square, 2 into 22 by 7 into radius it is given 8, so 8 into 8. Two into 22 into 7, so simply you multiply it, 8 8s are, it will be 64, and then multiplied by 22, no, directly you multiply by 44, 4 4s are 16, 6 1, 6 4s are 24 and 1 25, then same 256. There are 1 5 6 7 and 1 8, 2 8 1 6, 2 8 1 6 divided by 7, 2 8 1 6 divided by 7, it will be 7 4s are 28, then 1 left, okay, 2 I am taking 0, so 7 2s are 14, then 2 left, 20, 7 2s are 14, then 6 left, 60, 4 to 6 it will be again 49, then 56, it will be 56 again, 4 7, okay, you take it as 402.28, it will continue 402.28, up to this much you take, it will continue like this, 402.28 cm square. So if I simply add these two, I will get so if I add this two, I will get to this point decimal place, it will be there, then 2 plus 2 it is 4, 0 plus 5 it is 5, 3 plus 4 4, 5 6 7, so 754.28 centimeter square, 754.28 cm square. This is the total surface area, 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r square, 754.28 centimeter square. So this is the required answer. So now question number 4, the volume of the right circular cylinder is 1100 cm cube and the radius of its base is 15 centimeter. Find its curved surface area. So question is to find the curved surface area. So same like earlier one, here you see radius is given. In this case you have to find the height. You guys, In this case, in earlier question, height was given, radius was missing. In this case, you see the radius of the base it is given, but height is missing. So first of all, you will find the height. Then you write this formula, curved surface area formula. You know it is 2 pi RH. You put the value, you will get the answer. Only question is to find the curved surface area. Okay. So it is 2 pi RH. First of all, you find the value of h, and then you put it in the in this formula, curved surface area 2 pi RH, and you put like this, you will get one answer. So now let me do question number 5. Question number 5, you see, a solid cylinder has total surface area 462 square centimeter, 462 square centimeter. Its curved surface area is 1/3 of its total surface area. Find the volume of the cylinder. So question is to find the volume of the cylinder. Total surface area it is given 462. And again it is says that curved surface area is 1/3 of the total surface area. So using these two, I can easily find the value of R. And if I find the value of R, then I can find the okay, from this value I can easily find the value of height. And if I got the value of this height, radius also I will find, height also I will get. So I can easily find the volume of the cylinder. So first of all, let us find the radius. So one by one we will do. Given total surface area of the cylinder is equals to 462 cm square, 462 centimeter square. Total surface area formula it is 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R square is equals to 462 cm square. You give as equation number 1. And since curved surface area it is given, is equals to 1/3 of total surface area. Since curved surface area is equals to 1/3 of total surface area, so we know the formula of curved surface area. It is 2 pi RH is equals to 1/3 of total surface area. Value of total surface area it is 462. Unit will be centimeter square, which will be equals to, with 3 if I cancel this one, 3 1s are 3, then 1 left 16, 3 5s are 15, again 1 left 12, 3 4s are 12. So 154 cm square implies 2 pi R will be equals to 154 cm square. This one is pi, this is R. So this one I will give equation number 2. So if I put this value here, then easily I can calculate. From this one I can easily find the value of R. You see, if I put this value here, then from this one only this one we left 2 pi R left 2. It is given R we value it is the value of R we know it is 22/7, and radius I can easily find from this one. So if I substitute this value in equation 1, I can easily find this one. It is a very important question. So now you write substituting the value of 2 pi RH in equation 1, we have, in place of 2 pi RH, in place of this one I will put 154. So it will be like this, 154 cm square plus 2 pi r square is equals to 462 cm square. You see, this is the total. So first equation number 1. In place of this one I put 154. This one remains same. This part also remains same. Okay, now from this one I will calculate the value. Implies 2 pi r square equals to 462 minus 154 cm square. Transposing this one, it will be minus 308 centimeter square. So from this one I got 308 centimeter square. Okay. Now from this one I will calculate the value of r. Pi, it is 22 by 7, radius we don't know, it is equals to 308 cm square. Implies 22 by 7 means 44 by 7. So r square will be equals to 308. This 7 will come here, this thing will go below. So now let me cancel it with 2. So if I, okay, you see with 11 I can cancel this one. 11, no, it will not go. Okay, first of all let me cancel it with 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8. With 11 I can cancel this one. 11 2s are 11, 1s are 11, 4 left, 11 4s are 2, 7s are. So they are 7 and there are another 7. That means r square is equals to 7 square. That means 7 into 7, it is equals to 49 centimeter square. 49 centimeter square. R square is equals to 49 centimeter square. Implies r square is equals to 7 centimeter square. Implies r is equals to 7 centimeter. R is equals to 7 centimeter. So I have got the value of r. So if I put this one, this value in equation number 2, in equation number 2 it was like this, that 2 pi rh is equals to 254. Yes, 2 pi rh was equals to 154. If I put the value of r, I can easily find the value of h, and if I find the value of h, I can easily calculate the volume. You write like this, putting the value of r in equation 2, we have, putting the value of r in equation 2, we have 2 pi rh will be equals to 154. 2 pi rh is given 154. So I will put the value 2 into 22 by 7, radius it is 7, height I don't know, so you write it as h. 7 cancel, so implies 44h is equals to 154. Implies h is equals to 154 by 44. 11 4s are 11, 1s are 4s are, then again 2s are this one, 7s are, so which is equals to 7 by 2, which is equals to 3.5 centimeter. So therefore the required height is 3.5 centimeter. 3.5 centimeter, you write like this, therefore the required height is, or therefore the height is 3.5 centimeter. So now we have got height, we have got the radius also. Now I can easily calculate the volume. We know the formula of volume, it is pi r square h. I also we know, and height also I have just now I calculated. So pi r square, will put this value in the formula and I will easily find the volume of the cylinder. Therefore, volume of the cylinder is equals to pi r square h. Radius it was 7. So in rather than writing 7 square 49, I am writing 7 into 7, and height 3.5. So 7 cancel, they are left 22 and 7. So first of all I'll multiply with this one. So if I multiply 7 2s are 14 4 1 and 7 14 15 154. With 35 I will multiply 5 4s are 20 0 2 5 5s are 25 26 27 2 5 1s are 5 6 7 3 4s are 12 2 1. $53.90. No, sorry, only one place decimal, so it will be 539.0. So I can write it as 539 centimeter cube. Here also you give the unit cm cube. 539.0, that means 539 cm cube. 539 cm cube. Okay. So now question number 6. Yes. If the base radius of a right circular cylinder is half, keeping the height same, find the ratio of the volume of the reduced cylinder to that of the original cylinder. So first of all, by keeping the radius and height same, I will find the volume. If I keep the radius as r, or if I take the radius as r and height as h, then the volume will be pi r square h. And if the in next part again it says that if I just divide the radius into 2 equal, that means r by 2. If I half the radius, it will be r by 2. By putting this one, I will find another volume, and then I have to find the ratio. Question number 6. Let r be the radius and h be the height of A, right? Of A. Let r be the radius and h be the height of a cylinder. Then volume will be equals to 2 pi r h. Volume will be, no need to give, okay, to keep it like this. So volume will be equals to 2 pi r h. Okay. So now it is given that if the base radius of the right circular cylinder is half, so you write, since the base radius of the right circular cylinder is halved, keeping the height same, therefore new radius you give capital letter R will be equals to R by 2. New radius will be half of this one, R by 2. So therefore new volume will be equals to pi R square H. So pi R square, that means R by 2, that means R square by 4, and height it is H. Again you see, in place of R square, so R is square, that means R square by 2 square, it is 4, so R square by 4. So R square I have written here, 4 I have written here, directly I have done, and height is there H. So pi R square H by 4, sorry, volume 2 is not there, sorry, pi R square H. Forgetfully I have written the curved surface area. So you make it correct, okay? Pi R square H. Pi R square H. I forgetfully said about the curved surface area. So volume is pi R square H. So here you see pi R square H, that means pi R square. R square means R square by 2 square, it is 4. So R square by 4, and here it is height. So this is the new volume and this is the original volume. So question is to find the ratio. So you write therefore required ratio is new volume by original volume. New volume by original volume. So new volume you see it is pi R square H by 4, and original volume it is pi R square H, pi R square H. Pi R square H. So if I write it like this, pi R square H, 4 will be here, and there pi R square H. 4 will come in there in denominator. So you see pi R square H, I can cancel this to 1, okay. So they are left in upper portion, they are left 1, and in denominator it is 4. That means 1 by 4, which I can write as 1:4. So this is the required answer, which I can write as 1:4. 4 into this one, okay. So this part cancel, here left 1, they are left 4, so 1 by 4, that means the required ratio is 1:4. Okay, now question number 7. A cylindrical tank has a capacity of 660 cubic centimeter. Find its depth if its radius is 44 meter. Question is to find the depth if radius is 44 meter, and then you have to calculate the cost of painting its carved outer surface area at a rate of rupees 3 per square meter. So this is the other thing. First of all, we have to calculate this first of all question. You see here radius is given. First of all, we will find the height, and if I find the height, then I can put it in the formula curved surface area. We know it is 2 pi RH. So simply I will put the value and I will find the answer. And if I find the total this curved surface area, then I can easily find the cost. Question number 7. So you write, given radius of the cylindrical tank, it is given as radius, it is 14 meter. given radius of the cylindrical tank is 14 meter. So you write let the depth be h meter. So since volume of the cylinder it is given, so you write since volume of the cylindrical cylindrical tank is given 6160 cubic centimeter. 6160 cubic centimeter, that means centimeter cube. So since volume of the cylindrical tank is given 6160 cubic meter. Volume of the cylindrical tank it is given here cubic centimeter. Wait 1 minute. Okay, one thing you do, make it correct. I think in question it is wrong. You make it meter, okay? 6160 meter cube, okay? It will be cubic meter, not centimeter, or else answer will not come. So implies you write pi r square h is equals to 6160. Pi we know it is 22 by 7. Radius it is given 14. So 14 into 14 and height we don't know 6160. So height will be equals to 6160 into, yes, you can with 7 I can cancel this one. 7 2s are 14, so no need to write here anything. So here left 22 2 and 14. 22 into 2 into 14. Okay, 22 into 2 in 22 into 2 into 14. So if I cancel it with 2, it will be 22s are, I think it will come also 600. And you see, if I cancel it with 2, it will be 2 3s are 6, then 1 left, 16, 2 8s are 16, 0, 3080. Then again with 2, if I cancel, it will be 2 11s are, and 2 1s are 2, then 10, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 0. Then with 11 I can cancel this one. 11 1s are 11, then 11 4s are 44, 140. Then with 14 I can cancel this one. 14 10s are. So height will be implies height will be equals to 10 centimeter, sorry, meter. So you made correction, okay? In question it will be 6160 cubic, not centimeter, it will be meter. So height it is 10 meter. Height it is 10 meter. So now you write height also we have got. Now I will find, the question is to find the curved surface area. Therefore curved surface area will be equals to 2 pi 2 pi r h, 2 into 22 by 7 into pi. Value of r it is given, r it was, what was the value of r? It was 14. 14 into 10, so 7 2s are, so 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 880. Unit will be centimeter square, unit will be cm square, cm not sorry, it is unit is meter, it will be meter square. 880 meter square, 880 meter square. Now this part finished. Now the question is to find the cost of painting the curved surface area at a rate of rupees 3 per square meter. You see it is given here rupees 3 per square meter. So that means cost of 1 meter square is rupees 3. So cost of this one 880 meter will be 3 into this one. So you write, since cost of painting cost of painting 1 meter square, it is given, you see, is rupees 3. Rupees 3. Therefore cost of painting 880 meter square will be rupees 3 into 880. 3 into 0, 3, 8 3 is 24, 2, 24, 25, 26, 2640. So the required answer is 2640, 2640. Now question number 8. The circumference of the base of a cylindrical vessel is given. It is 132 centimeter and its height is 25 centimeter. How many liters of water can it hold? So question is to find how many liters of water can it hold. So circumference it is given, height it is given. So from the circumference I can easily find the radius, and if I find the radius, then height also it is given, so I can find the volume, and if I find the volume of the cylindrical tank, then easily I can find how many liters. Okay. Question number 8 question. It is given, right, given circumference is given as 132. Unit is centimeter. Height h is given 25 centimeter. So I let the radius as r. Let the radius be r centimeter. Circumference it is given 132, height it is given 25. So let the radius be r. We know the formula of circumference, it is 2 pi r. We know circumference is equals to circumference is equals to 2 pi r. In case of a cylinder, this circumference is, that means it is the circumference of the circle, which is equals to 2 pi r. So circumference is 2 pi r, implies the value of circumference it is given 132, which is equals to 2 pi r. Okay, let me put the value. Pi it is 22 by 7 and r we don't know, so you write it's r. So if I change the side, it will be 132 into 7 divided by 22 into 2. With 2 I can cancel this one. 2 times 2 6 jar 12, 1 again left, 2 6 jar, and with 22 I can cancel. 22 3s are 66, 7 3s are 21. So answer will be, radius will be 21, r will be equals to 21 centimeter. You write therefore r equals to 21 centimeter. So now I can easily find the volume. height we know it is 25. Therefore volume of the cylinder, we know the formula, it is pi r square h. R we know, we have just found it out, it is 21. So pi r square h, pi it is 22/7, radius it is 21 square, that means 21 into 21, and height in question it is given 25. In question height is given 25. So with 7, if I cancel this one, 7 3s are 21. Since it is the volume, so unit will be cm cube, centimeter cube. So now multiply 22 3s are, it is 66 into 21, and 1386 into 25, it will be 6 5s are 30, 0 3, 40, 40, 43, 4, 5 3s are 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 5 1s are 5, and 1 6, 6 2s are 12, 2 1, then 8 2s are 16 and 1 17, 3 2s are 6 and 1 7, and 2 1s are 2. So 0 3 4 5, 8 16 6 1, 7 14 4 1, 3 4 6 5 0, 3 4 6 5 0 cm cube, 3 4 6 5 0 cm cube. But the question is to find how many liters of this, how many liters of water it can hold. So we know 1 cm cube is equal, 1 liter is equals to 1000 cm cube. 1 liter is equals to 1000 cm cube. 1 liter is equals to 1000 cm cube. That means to convert this one, I'll simply divide it by 1000. 34650. Unit will be liter, and here I will divide it by 1000. 1010 cancel, 20. That means before 2 place decimal will be there. So answer is 34.65 liter. 1000. This 1 liter is equals to 1000 centimeter cube. So simply I am dividing it by 1000. If I divide it by 1000, I can easily convert it into liter. So 1010 cancel, there are 20 left. So before 20 decimal will be shared. So answer is 34.65 liter. So you write, therefore it can hold 34.65 liter of water. It can hold 34.65 liter of water. Now question number 9. A hollow cylindrical tube open at both ends is made of iron 3 cm thick. If the external diameter be 56 cm and the length of the tube be 182 cm, so find the name of cubic centimeter in it. Find the number of cubic centimeter in it. So that means the question is to find the volume of this metal. So earlier I have given you the formula how to find the volume of the hollow cylinder. It is pi r square h. That's the radius of the bigger cylinder minus smaller one. So same thing. First of all, I will find one by one, and then I will calculate. So it is given like this cylinder. Like this. So question is to find what is there. That means the volume of this metal. So thickness it is given from here to here, it is 3 centimeter given, and the diameter of the, I think yes, external diameter is 56 centimeter. That means this is the midpoint. From here to here, it is 56 centimeter diameter it is given. So first of all, I will find external radius. Okay, so you write given Question number 9. Given thickness of iron, is 3 centimeter. Given thickness of iron is 3 centimeter and length of the tube it is given, it is 182 centimeter, and length of the tube is equals to 182 centimeter. 182 centimeter. Okay. And external diameter it is given 56 centimeter. So this is the external diameter. So I can find the external radius. Radius will be the half of the diameter. So therefore external radius will be, external radius I will give it as bigger r, this, it will be equals to 56 by 2 centimeter, which I can write as 2 2s are 4, 16 8s are 28 centimeter. So external radius is 28 centimeter. So now I will find the internal radius. So you see, internal radius will be, so first of all I will find the internal diameter, then I can find the internal radius. So this is the thickness, from here this is the internal side, this portion is the internal side, this is the thickness. You see, they are also 3 centimeter, they are also 3 centimeter. That means if I subtract 3 plus 3 6 from this one, then I will get the inner diameter. So right, therefore internal diameter, again I am saying, you see, this is the external diameter, this is the thickness, this side also it is 3 centimeter thick, this side also it is 3 centimeter thick. I am finding this one, this internal diameter from here to here. So if I simply subtract this 3 plus 3, it is 6. If I simply subtract 6 from this one, I will get the answer. So internal diameter is internal diameter will be equals to external diameter minus external diameter minus 2 into thickness of iron, minus, okay, I am writing it here, minus 2 into thickness of iron. External diameter minus 2 into thickness of iron. External diameter is 56 centimeter minus 2 into thickness of iron. Thickness of iron it is 3 centimeter, that means 3. So 2 3s are 6, 56 centimeter minus 6 centimeter, it will be 50 centimeter. So this is the internal diameter. So now I will find the internal radius. It will be the half of internal diameter. So therefore internal radius, small letter r, will be half of this one, 50 by 2 centimeter, that means 25 centimeter. So this is the internal radius, this is the external radius. So I can easily find the volume of the hollow cylinder. So I will put it in the formula and I will find it. So you see, this is the external radius, which is 28 centimeter, and internal radius it is 25. So I will put this value in the formula and I will find the volume of this iron. Therefore volume of hollow cylinder, I will use the formula pi h is equals to r plus r by r minus r. I am using the last formula. I have shown how 3 formulas. So one is pi r square h minus pi r square h. Another one is just I have substituted. So I will just the substituted one, the last one I will write Okay, so pi, it is value of pi, it is given in book, it is 22/7. So 22/7. Height, it is length, actually it was given, you see it is given in the question, length is 182, that means it is the height. So 182, and r plus r, this one r is 28 plus 25 into 28 minus 25, 28 plus 25 and 28 minus 25. So if I write, okay, let me write it here. So this is the volume of the hollow cylinder. Unit will be centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the hollow cylinder. So now I will calculate this one. Can I cancel it with 7? Yes. 7 2s are 14. Then 4 left, 42, 6 jar. 22 into 6 into 53 into 3. So 22 into 6. 26. And 53 3s are, it is 3 3s are 9 and 3 5s are 15. So I will multiply these two. Five 76 into 159. So it will be what? 63 plus 5, it is 5 6 7 8 68. 9 5s are 45. 45 plus 6, it is 51. Then 6 5s are 30 0 3. Then 5 7s are 35 36 37 38 3. 5 5s are 25 26 27 28. And 6 7 5 4 8 8 and 1 9. 9 plus 6, it is 14. 4 1. Then 8 8 16. 16 plus 5, it will be 16 plus 5 21. 2 5 6 7 8 9. 9 1 4 8 4. 9 0 4 9 0 4 8 4. 90484 cm cube. 90484 cm. 9098. 90948 cm cube. Yes, okay, yes. It is correct. 90948 cm cube. So this is the volume of this metal. So question was to find the number of cubic centimeter in it. So it is 90948 centimeter cube. 90948 centimeter cube. Now question number 10. Question number 10, it is given a well 14 meter inside diameter is dug, 15 meter depth it is given, earth taken out is spread all around to a width of 7 meter to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. So you see the question is given like this: a well of 14 meter inside diameter. So the diameter of the inside, it is given 14 meter. So a well like this, a well is made, okay. So internal diameter it is given like this, a well is made. Internal diameter it is given, you see it is given 14 meter inside diameter, 14 meter, okay. Then and 15 meter depth, and depth it is given 15 meter. 14 meter internal diameter and 15 meter deep. Earth taken out, that is the volume which is taken out from this one, is spread out to a width of 7 meter. So the earth which is taken out from this volume, so volume of this tank, from this tank the earth that is taken out is spread over like this in the side of the well for giving an embankment. So the height it is given from here to here, it is given, width is given 7 meter, width is given 7 meter, this portion, the width of this portion it is given 7 meter. So question is to find the height of the embankment. Question number 10. So write, given diameter of the well, given diameter of the well it is 14 meter, given diameter of the well it is 14 meters, so radius will be half of this one, therefore radius r is equals to 14 by 2 meter, that means 7 meter. So radius is 7 meter, from here to this portion it is 7 meter, and this portion again 7. So this is the internal radius, okay. And if I want to find the external radius, it will be 7 plus this one, this is the external radius, another circle again formed. So this is the external radius, that means 7 plus 7, it will be 14. And depth is given, depth h is given 15 meter, depth is given. So question was like this, that the volume of the earth that is taken out from this well is spread here. So first of all I will find the volume of the well, so therefore volume of the earth taken out, same thing, volume of the well and volume of the earth taken out is same. So it will be pi r square h So one thing you do, okay, yes, we are finding for the smaller one, it will be small, okay. So let me put the value, it will be 22 by 7, radius it is 7 centimeter, that means 7 square, that means 7 into 7, and height it is 15. So with 7, 1 7 cancel, unit will be, since I am finding the volume, unit will be meter cube. So 22 into 7 into 15. So it will be like this. If I multiply with 7, 7 2s are 14, 4 1, 7 2s are 14 and 1 15, 154 into 15. Five 4s are 20, 20, 20 5 25, 26, 27, 2 5 1s are 5 6 7 and 1 5 4 0 7 8 9 10 11 1 then 6 6 12 13 3 1 2 3 1 0 2 3 1 0 2 3 1 0 2 3 1 0. So this is the volume of the earth taken out. So question you see, the volume of the earth that is taken out is spread to a 7 centimeter width. That means this, the earth which is taken out, that means this one, this much amount of this earth which is taken out is spread for making this embankment. That means the earth taken out is spread all around is equals to the so you write since earth taken out is spread all around since earth taken out is spread all around to a width of 7 centimeter, to a width of 7 meter, to a width of 7 meter. So now we will find the this radius. Earlier I have said if I want to find the radius of this external this one, then this is 7 and again plus this thickness, 7 plus 7 it will be 14. So external radius it will be 14. So you write therefore capital letter R will be 7 plus 7 meter, which is equals to 14 meter. So this is the now I can easily find the area of the embankment. If I want to find the area of this embankment, then the area of this circle from this bigger circle, if I subtract this one, I will get the area of this embankment. So therefore area of embankment, EMBANKMENT, area of the embankment will be the whole one, this whole area minus this inner portion. I will get the area of this embankment. It will be 4 pi r square minus pi r square. Area it is pi r square, area of a circle. So pi r square minus pi r square. So you see, I'll put the value. Okay, you take the common, pi r square minus r square. Pi r square it is 14 square minus 7 square. 14 square minus 7 square. 14 square is 196. Pi it is 22 by 7. 196 minus 49. 7 square it is 49. Unit will be meter square. Yes, since we are finding the area, unit will be meter square. Which will be equals to 22 by 7 into 196 minus 49. Then left 8 and 1. Sorry, 8 minus 4 it is 4. 147 meter square. 147 meter square. So 7 with 7 I can cancel. 7 2s are 14, 7 1s are 7. That means 21. So 22 into 21. 462, yes, 462 meter square. 22 into 21 it is 462 meter square. So now I can easily find the height. Height is earlier also we know that the volume divided by the area. Therefore height of the embankment will be volume minus volume of the earth dug out divided by area. Volume of the earth dug out divided by the area of the embankment. Just now we have found this one. Area of the volume of the earth dug out divided by area of the embankment. So volume of the earth dug out, it was 2310, 310 and this is 462. Height it will be meter, 462 meter. So if I cancel it with, you see, there's one thing you see, I think 462 5s are discarded. 5 2s are 10 0 1, 6 5s are 30 31, then 5 are 20 23. Yes, it is 5s are. So answer will be 5 meter. 462 5s are, it is 2310. 2310. So answer is, the height of the embankment is 5 meters. So now the last question of this exercise. The rain falls 10 centimeter on a particular day. So in a particular day, the rain falls, it is given 10 centimeter. The rainwater that falls on the roof, it is a 7 meter long and 44 meter width. So dimension of roof, it is given 7 meter long length and width given 44. Was collected in a cylindrical tank of radius 14 meter. The water that was falling on the roof was collected in a cylindrical tank of radius 14 meters. So first question is to find the volume of the water that falls on the roof. The first question is to find the volume of the water that falls on the roof, and the next one is to find the rise in the water level in the tank due to the rainwater. So what will be the rise in the water level? So first question is to find the volume. So there you see length, breadth it is given. So length, breadth and height, you can easily find the volume. Given height of water is 10 centimeter. If I convert it into meter, it will be 0.1, I think. 0.1 meter. So given height of the water is 10 centimeter. You see everything, this, all the things that are given in meter, that's why I have converted. Height means, you see, the water is falling from 10 centimeter on it. That means I have taken it as the height of the water. And length of the roof, it is given. Length of roof L is equals to 70 meter and width also given. Width of roof, it is given 44, I think. Yes. So volume, you see, it is a cube, the shape of a cubeboard. So easily I can find the volume. So Roman number 1. Okay, you write therefore volume of roof is length into breadth into height. Length is 70 into 44 into 0.1. Unit will be meter cube. 70 into 40, so 70 into 0.1, that means 7, and 7 into 44, 7 4s are 28, 2 7 4s are 28, 29 30, 308 meter cube, 308 meter cube. So you write that the volume of the roof and the water will be same. You write since volume of water that falls on the roof is equal to the volume of the roof, is equal to the volume of the roof. The water that will fall and the volume of the roof, both of them will be same. So it will be 308 meter cube. So answer is 308 meter cube. So which will be equals to the volume of the roof, which is equals to 308 meter cube. Now Roman number 2, question is to find the rise in the water level in the tank due to rainwater. So what is the rise in the water level? So we don't know the height, so first of all we let the height as h. You write let h be the rise in water level, let h meter be the rise in water level, let h meter be the rise in water level. So volume of the tank, therefore volume of the tank will be pi r square h, pi r square h, volume of the tank. Yes, volume of the cylindrical column of water. Okay, volume of the cylindrical column, volume of the what will be the line, appropriate line actually? Volume of the tank. You see, question is to find the collected cylindrical tank is radius given 4 centimeter. Okay, you take the water that is falling, the volume of the cylindrical tank, it is given 14 meter. So volume of the volume of the cylindrical column of water of height h equals to volume of the rainwater. That means the water that is falling on the roof is equals to the volume of the water that falls on the roof. And question is to find what is the rise in the water level. So here the radius it is given 14. So if I use this radius and if I put the water that will fall, then simply I will get the answer. So volume of the tank, you take this one 300, and actually this one I am taking volume of the water, same thing, is equals to pi, it will be 22 by 7, radius r square, it is given 14 into 14, and height h. So I don't know the height, so question is to find the height, implies h will be equals to 7 2s, so implied h will be equals to 308 divided by 22 into 2 into 14, 22 into 2 into 14. Again I am okay, one time I am reading the rainfall, it is given, the dimension of the roof it is given, it is collected in a cylindrical tank of radius 14 meter. The water that I am getting from the falling from the roof is collected in a, that means the volume will remain the same. So volume, this one 308, so that means the volume of the tank will be 308. Okay, so now I will calculate the height. Implies h is equals to, if I cancel it with yes, with 22 I can cancel, 22 1s are 22, then 8 left, 88, 22 4s are 14 cancel, so here only 1 by 2 left, which is equals to 1 by 2 meter, 0.5 meter. If you want to convert it into centimeter, you can convert it, we can keep it here, 0.5 meter. Why it is collected in a cylindrical tank of radius. So volume of the, you write here cylindrical tank, volume of the cylindrical tank is given like this. I have taken this one as the water, because on this tank the water which is falling, it is 308 cm cube. Okay, so this is the end of this exercise. If you have any doubt regarding any question, then you can contact me at night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Thank you.